We're here to have a glimpse into IoT. So, this module, we are going to concentrate upon an end to end solution where we can have a few projects, where we can do a few experiments to understand what IoT really is and what it is all about. Okay, what IoT? What is IoT or what IoT really is? Okay, how many of you would have seen a washing machine or used a washing machine? I hope mostly all of us. The traditional washing machine, what did it do? It washed clothes. Okay, so does your washing machine now wash clothes? Yes, it does. Okay, so traditional washing machine wash clothes. It later became smart, where you could control it from the panel which is there in the front, as you can see here. Okay, so maybe you could set in, you want to have some key lock or a spin or some delay, temperature. You could set in some sort of timing, or you could see the time, how much it has used up. And also you could say what kind of clothes that you want to use and stuff like that. Okay, so this was a smart washing machine. Now, what is the difference between a traditional washing machine and a smart washing machine? Okay, you had some kind of what do you say, computational ability, or I can say it in simple terms as some intelligence which is added into the washing machine. Okay, which think and which can make a decision based on the inputs that you give from the panel. This washing machine is still not an IoT washing machine. What exactly is IoT? Coming ahead, this is an IoT washing machine. Okay, so now, if this machine, which is then controlled, you can control it from the panel, it is smart, it can take in few inputs, it can give few outputs, it still washes clothes, but at the same time it is given some sort of internet connectivity, which when it can talk to a lot of people in the outside world, which may be not just the user. Okay, the user of the washing machine can use it by, maybe he may have an app with which he may switch on the washing machine, and once he goes out of his house, maybe somewhere in the remote area, and then he realizes, oh, I need to switch off the washing machine, he'll just switch it off remotely. Okay, he can do that over the internet, he can talk to the machine through his phone. Okay, but that's not it. Maybe the washing machine has a problem. Okay, and there is a problem in it where maintenance is not properly done, or some part of it is not working. Then, before the user comes to know the washing machine has a problem, maybe the sensors within the washing machine could talk to the service partner. Okay, it could just inform them whether the washing machine is working fine or no. Okay, this is how the service partner would then make a call to the user saying, hey, I think your washing machine has a problem. Okay, and the problem is there in this particular part, where that person says, okay, I didn't know yet. He said, and then the washing machine guy says, okay, I get to know because over here I get a notification. So this is where the washing machine talks to the outside world across the internet. Now, not just the service partner. You could talk with the waterworks. You could talk with the detergent supplier. Okay, that means one day if the detergent goes low, you don't have to face a problem where one day you get up from your you get up from your bed, you want to wash your clothes, but suddenly you find that, oh, there is no detergent. Then what should I do? Okay, then I need to buy it. I need to go to the shop and get it and stuff. But what if your IoT washing machine would order your detergent for you already and bring it for you at your doorstep when you get up in the morning? So that is exactly what the washing machine does. It gets for you. It orders for you something over the internet what you don't need to do. So what does IoT do? It makes life easy. Now you may be wondering, I said IoT a couple of times. What exactly is IoT? What is the full form of IoT? It is called as Internet of Things. Internet of Things, which means, going back to the previous slides, if you can see this, a thing, this was a particular thing, the traditional washing machine. Okay, you added some sort of intelligence that makes it a smart washing machine. But when you add internet with it, it is called as an IoT washing machine, or Internet of Things. Okay, so this exactly is Internet of Things. Now, that is only about a washing machine. That can be done for anything, anywhere across the world. So maybe you may be having, as you can see here, this is a giant network of connected things. Maybe it may be a bus stop or a bus or a tree or some sort of light. all of them are connected to the cloud. This is the Internet of Things. Okay, so the Internet of Things is a giant network of connected things. That sums up the entire definition. Okay, now coming to the point. For Internet of Things, what exactly is the benefits of the Internet of Things? I can say the Internet of Things, what does it do? The Internet of Things helps us in making our life much more simple. Okay, it does not complicate things. It reduces our dependence on many people. We learn to become independent, but it is by becoming dependent on some sort of automation around us. All right, going over to what exactly was the difference between is the difference between IoT devices and computers. Okay, are IoT devices similar or non-similar to computers, or are they both the same thing? Of course not. IoT devices versus computers. Let's have a look at what exactly both of them are. Computers, what do? They compute, which means any type of program you give it, you want the computer to, you want to write a word file, you can write a word file. You want to write you want to send an email, you can send an email. Or maybe you want to use the computer to make a painting, or you want to use the computer to take a photo from your camera. So you can do a couple of things with the computer. Computers compute. Any type of program can be executed. It is a general purpose stuff which can be used. But what about an IoT device? IoT device have a main function separate from computation. Okay, does it do computation? Yes, it does. But it has a main function. Say, for example, in the washing machine, what is the main function of the IoT device? It is for washing clothes, or it would be to connect to the internet and get some data across from the sensors to the cloud. Okay, so the IoT devices have a main function which is separate from computation. Computation is simply a means to an end for IoT devices. Okay, so this is the difference between an IoT devices and a computer. Now comes the question, why the sudden trend? Why the fad IoT, which has suddenly cropped up in the market? Why so? It is because of a convergence of many factors. Can you just identify what this picture is all about? This picture is the ENIAC 1945, the first computer. Look at how huge it is. People working on the first computer, having a lot of wires connected to it. It looks magnificent. But let's have a look at what the ENIAC then and what the computer today would be different. So what are the trends which supported IoT suddenly to become a fad and a global phenomenon at this particular point of time? Cost of hardware has decreased. The ENIAC 1945 was rupees 3.5 crores. But what about the laptop computer today? It is rupees 35,000. Okay, what about hardware size? ENIAC was 1800 square feet, 27 tons. What about the laptop computer today? 0.05 square feet, under 2 kg. That's it. Okay, what about the computational ability and speed? The ENIAC 1945 could only, or in that time it was great, 5,000 instructions per second. But what about the laptop today? 18 billion instructions per second. This is what computational ability was all about. But this was there even in the 1990s. Why suddenly the fad currently? Because the last point, internet access, freely available. Okay, data costs became fairly low, bandwidth high, wireless access, less need to install physical cables. This resulted in a massive outburst of IoT. All right, so with this introduction, I hope you are able to have a fair understanding of what IoT is, and we're going to dive deep into IoT from now on. Of course, it's going to be a hands-on training. We are going to have a lot of stuff which we are going to deal with, a lot of equipments which I will tell you in the course of time, which you might have to buy and which you might have to work on.